afternoon. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Valley High School Class of 2014 graduation ceremony. We will begin today's ceremony with the presentation of colors by Valley's AFJ ROTC Color Guard. The Star Spangled Banner will be performed by the Valley Band and Orchestra under the direction of Mr. Mark Ellington and Ms. Drew Austin. Please remain standing and do not sit down until the colors have left the floor. If you are wearing a hat, please remove that. Graduates, please remove your caps. Please remain quiet and standing until the colors have left the floor. Thank you. Guests, you may be seated. Valley High School, class of 2014, you may be seated. Family, friends, and guests, thank you for joining the class of 2014 in celebrating their graduation. I am Patricia Rivera, the Activities Director at Valley High School, and I'm honored to be the ceremony announcer this afternoon. As I introduce the guests, if you would please stand when your name is said. Today's platform guests are APS Board of Education member, Mr. Lorenzo Garcia. APS Leadership Team, Mr. Eddie Soto, Associate Superintendent, Secondary Education, and Mr. Winston Brooks, Superintendent of Albuquerque Public Schools. Valley's Salutatorian, Sarah Boissiere. Valley's Valedictorian, Swan Nguyen. Valley High School Administration Team, Mr. Anthony Griego, Principal. Mrs. Gloria Garza, Curriculum Assistant Principal. Mr. Essel Baca, Assistant Principal, and Ms. Dina Garcia, Special Programs Administrator. This afternoon's graduate announcers are Mrs. Sari Grube and Mr. Adrian Alacon. Special guests include the Valley High School Counseling Department, Mrs. Danielle Thrush, Mrs. Holly Blue Sky Ray, Mrs. Deanna Romero, and Mr. Eliseo Montoya. Next, I'll be introducing our faculty row leaders. They are Mr. Anthony Lovato, Mrs. Peggy Foos, Mrs. Priscilla Cunningham, Dr. Harry Posas, Mr. Chris Garcia, Mr. Matt Smith, Mr. Michael Goodrich, Mrs. Ann May Gold, Mr. Larry Pavat, Mr. David Roy, Mr. Gary Montoya, Mr. George Cooper, Mrs. Miriam Shaw, Mr. David Callison, Mr. Matt Wells, Mr. Ron Worley, and Miss Nicole Vigil. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Valley High School Principal, Mr. Anthony Griego.
Good afternoon. Welcome parents, family, faculty, honored guests, and the class of 2014. This afternoon, we come together to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2014. This was a very, very unique and memorable year for all of Valley High School, our North Valley community, and for the class of 2014. Soon after school began, our name was changed to Carl Hayden High School. A movie was being filmed on location, and we were able to talk to movie stars such as George Lopez, Jamie Lee Curtis, Marissa Tomei, and Carlos Pena. Some of you were given firsthand insight on how a movie is made, and George Lopez addressed our students and parents during our homecoming coronation. Academically, this year's class has received $3.8 million in scholarship money. We have one recipient of the Gates Millennium Scholarship, which means this individual's education will be 100% funded through his PhD program, and he can attend any university of his choice. We had numerous clubs represent us at the state and national levels where performances were outstanding. We also had one of our club teams take third place at a state competition. Athletically, we had a banner year. Valley won 6 district titles, 2 state titles, and we had 1 state championship diver. New Mexico Gatorade also recognized 2 of our athletes as Players of the Year. With this being said, your high schools have come to its completion, and now whether you continue with your education, enter the workforce, or join the armed forces, in some respect or another, most of you will venture out on your own to begin your adult lives. Today, you represent the next generation of young adults who will carry the torch forward to a better and brighter future. You have made it through this educational experience, made many friends along the way, and now you will begin a new life as you move into adulthood. I encourage you to keep your torch burning bright for yourself and for others. I would also like to thank all parents, family members, and friends who have loved, guided, and supported these graduates over the years. I would also like to thank all of our teachers who, by virtue of the career they have chosen, have made a positive impact on the lives of these graduates, which will be evident in their future accomplishments. On behalf of myself and the faculty and staff of Valley High School, I wish to each and every one of you a happy and productive life, the respect of your fellow human beings, and the love of your family. May the future be yours, the best of luck, and congratulations to the class of 2014.
The Valley High School Choir will perform Remember Me This Way, music and lyrics by David Foster and Linda Thompson. The choir is under the direction of Ms. Shinwolf and is being accompanied by Ms. Kamatara. Ms. Gloria Garza, Curriculum Assistant Principal, will introduce to you the 2014 Valley High School Salutatorian.
I would like to recognize and congratulate the parents of our salutatorian, Peter and Kathy Boissier. Please stand. I now have the honor of introducing Valley High School's 2014 salutatorian, Sarah Boissier, graduating with a GPA of 4.532. Congratulations, Sarah.
Good afternoon and welcome, family, guests, and class of 2014. I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who has helped me to be here today. I'd like to thank my teachers and my advisors for facilitating the growth of my education. To my parents and family for supporting me and putting up with my never-ending insanity. And lastly, I'd like to thank my brother for always inspiring me, for making me to strive to be my best, and for never letting my head get too big. And now, as I stand here today, I am tasked with the responsibility of imparting some fragment of wisdom and insight for your future success. Well, here's the truth. I don't know. I don't know the end-all key to be triumphant. If I did, I probably wouldn't be here. But I do know that as daunting and full of possibility as it is, each one of us has our own way of facing life and engraving our own path into the world. Each of us will face things in the near and far future that will be seemingly impossible, and each of us will choose how to face it, or if at all. We have our price to pay in life, a price that won't always be known but to you, and occasionally that price will be too high. And when you are faced with that, when you are faced with those, you are faced with your hardest days and your darkest nights. But for those days and nights are what shape us into the adults that we are now becoming. We are now on our own as we set out to wherever we wish. Our own drive and our own will are our only safety nets to prevent us from failing at this point forward. And we will fail, and that's okay. But when we do, we must face that failure with head on and take responsibility. So, to the class of 2014, I challenge you to go out and fail, to embrace that failure, and to pay the price to be great, because we are Vikings, and Vikings triumph. Thank you.
Please join me in congratulating our valedictorian's parents, Vin and Thane Wen. Please stand. I now have the honor of introducing Valley High School's 2014 valedictorian, Swan Wen. Swan is graduating with a 4.65 GPA. Congratulations, Swan.
Why, hello there, class of 2014. You guys look spiffy today. Okay, so they only gave me 2 minutes to give this speech, so I'm gonna talk really fast in order to fit everything I'm trying to say into the limit. So it all started freshman year. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, okay? But seriously, I now have less than 2 minutes to give this speech, and I'm not sure I can cover much with that amount of time. I mean, there's not much you can say in 2 measly minutes. I could use this time to thank everyone in this stadium today, especially the parents and guardians for their continuous support and love, and to the wonderful staff here at Valley High, for without your encouragement, we wouldn't be here today. I would like to thank all of our relatives, friends, Romans, countrymen, and of course, to the love of my life, who could not make it today because he is a cat. But surely I cannot properly thank everyone with this time restraint. I could use this time to reminisce about the last 4 years of high school. Remember when we were clueless little freshmen wandering aimlessly about the Valley High School campus, desperate to distinguish ourselves from this new crowd of bright individuals? Remember the obstacles we undertook, the unforgettable friends we made, and likewise lost, and the new bits of ourselves we managed to discover along the way? Remember how far away this day seemed back then? It's amazing how much can occur in just 4 years. Just think of all the unexpected wonders and gifts that could have escaped us if we had stayed so focused on the months, days, and seconds until graduation. But you know what? Regardless, 4 years is a long time, and condensing it into a 2-minute speech, it cannot be done. I could also use this time to praise the fantastic group of graduates before me. I would remind you all of how deserving you are to be here, and that I'm sure this event is only one of many accomplishments you will achieve in your lives. I would emphasize that every single one of you has the ability to change the world for the better, and moreover, every single one of you is the master of your own happiness. There's only one person in the universe that can take that ability away, and that's you. Or at least, these are the words I would say if I had more time for this speech. Well, I think I'm officially out of ideas. I mean, it's 2 minutes. It's not like you can do something productive in that amount of time, like brush your teeth or give the Gettysburg Address. But I think so instead of talking about any of the topics aforementioned, I think I'll just complain about my time limit. Okay, thank you everyone for your time. And class of 2014, let's go change the world.
At this time, Mr. Grego is going to present the graduating class of 2014 to Mr. Lorenzo Garcia, the APS board member.
Board member, Mr. Lorenzo Garcia, I would like to present to you the class of 2014. They have met all the requirements as set forth by the Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education, along with the New Mexico Public Education Department. To you, I present the class of 2014.
Thank you, Principal Grego. On behalf of the Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education, I accept this graduating class, amazing, incredible, outstanding graduating class, the best in the district. Congratulations.
Rebecca Elizabeth Aguilar. Chelsea Renee Alarcon. Joseph Paul Adarete. Yasmin Amaro Valverde. Ariel Amaya. Emily A. Anaya. Joseph Jacob Anaya Jr. Rayanne Janae Anaya. Alexandria Nicole Apodaca. Joshua Russell Aragon. Brittany Ashley Archibek. Adam Eddie Archuleta. John Joaquin Arguello. Robert M. Armijo. Caitlin A. Atencio. Teresa Marie Atencio. Selena Christine Baca. Jonathan Lucas Baca. Savannah Nicole Baca. Jacob Ben Barela. Ernesto Barraza. Jacob William Bartlett. Harley Ray Bassan. Jasara Morgan Benedict. Sarah Catherine Boisier. Peter K. Bolivar. Gilberto Borunda. Wes C. Bradshaw. Alexandra Christina Braniff. Marcus Brian Brill.
Christina Liana Bird. Danae Alyssa Calderon. Alexandria M. Callison Lesham. Jasmine Campos. Estefan Xavier Candelaria. Julissa Caro. Alex J. Carrillo. Juan Martin Carrillo. Linda Marie Carter. Wendy Shairez. Wee Tuan Chow. Ari N. Chavez. Ashley Monique Chavez. Brianna Monique Chavez. Christopher J. Chavez. Jasmine Chavez. Marla Sabrina Chavez. Oralis Chavez. Samantha Renee Chavez. Sonia Alicia Chavez. Aaliyah Chavez Trujillo. Bo Joseph Coleman. Bree Anna M. Crooks. Pete Robert Quaron. Seamus McPherson Davidson. Dakota James Davis. Samantha Marie Diepenbrock. Julio Cesar Dominguez. Sergio A. Duran. Marissa Lorianne Dutton.
Angelica Espino. Adrian Nicole Fannin. Nathan Daniel Ficaro. Alexis Ivana Fierro. Arani Flores. Erica Ray Flores. Cassandra Grace Forbes. Paige Frazier. Brianna Bibi Linda Lee Gavaldon. Albert Michael Gallegos. Christopher Jacob Gallegos. Jude A. Gallegos. Jimmy Robert Galvan. Aubrey Ryan Garcia. Carlos Antonio Garcia. Grisel Garcia. Lisa Marie Garcia. Miriam Giselle Garcia. Ramiro Alfonso Garcia. Dominique Josette Garza. Troy Charles Giddings. Donovan P. Gilmore. Amber Monique Gitto. Holly J. Glacier. Angelique Ray Danielle Gonzalez. Patricia M. Gonzalez. Ruben P. Gonzalez. Karina Alexandra Grajeda. Alie Priscilla Grajeda. Sergio Grajeda. Luis Adrián Granados.
Natalie Guerrero. Rosalia Milagro Gurele. Andrew Joseph Gutierrez. Joseph Randy Gutierrez. Marcus Elijah Gutierrez. Philip Logan Hall. Jacob Dallas Hanna. Jonathan M. Hanna. Jaden M. Harbin. Kalina Renee Harmon. Myra A. Hernandez. Samuel Antonio Hernandez. Aaron A. Herrera. Randy Philip Herrera, Jr. Miranda Collins Hickey. Leanne Ashley Huffnagel. Kaylin Jaramillo. Robert Dominic Jaramillo. Nathan D. Johnson. Christina Marie Kiohara. David Marley Kriegel. Dylan J. Leflor. Bailey Trinidad Legareta. Adriana Olivia Leba. Gabriela Lee Cohn. Isis Summer Lopez. Luis Lopez. Tim A. Lopez. Edna Beatriz Loya. Benjamin Marcos Lucero.
Emily Justine Lucero. Gabriel C. Lucero. Justice M. Lucero. Cassandra Lynette Lucero. Patrick Jose Lucero. Vanessa Rose Lueras. Alora Toy Lujan. Sabrina Jennifer Lujan. Joshua A. Luna. Isaac Macias. Stephanie Rose Macias. Stephen Joel Macias. Robert A. Madrid. Gabriel Alexis Mays. Alyssa Victoria Maestas. Stephanie M. Maestas. Jonathan Benjamin Maldonado. Katie Kathleen Maloney. Noah J. Margerison. Orlando R. Marufo. Brittany Ann Martinez. Christopher Esteban Martinez. Gabriela K. Martinez. Jeremy Edward Martinez. Jerome Zachary Martinez. Manuel P. Martinez. Marcus O. Martinez. Samantha Ann Martinez. Vanessa Marie Martinez. James McNeely.
Katie C. McNeil. Zelma Christina Medina. Lillian N. Mello. Seth Giles Mello. Getsemani Alejandro Mendoza. Megan Ray Miller. Aaron L. Molina. Clay Thomas Albert Montano. Alyssa Ann Montoya. Christella Renee Montoya. J.P. Montoya. Russell J. Montoya. Marisa Rose Mora. Lila Elizabeth Myers. Christopher J. Naxi. Pedro Neri. Swan Wen. Charlotte Angel Noda. Angel Marie Ortega. Amanda Rena Otero. Samantha Elise Otero. Zaina Marie Otero. Spencer Riley Patton. Santana Marie Perea. Hugo Perez. Elizabeth Amelia Flieger. Stephanie Ann Pohl. Daniel James Poling. Florabella Ponce.
Nikki J. Shunechna. Alyssa Marie Ramirez. Javier Catarino Ramirez. Autumn Renee Ray Schoolcraft. Makasia Nicole Reese. Sarah Rendon. Gabriel Reyes. Maria Reyes. Mitchell Rivara. Miguel A. Rodriguez. Adam Balboa Romero. Julian D. Romero. Caitlin Marie Roy. Sabrina Pauline Rueda. Anthony Ruiz Salmeron. Antonio Ruiz Gurrola. Ruben Ruiz. Isaiah A. Seiss. Rhiannon M. Salas. Timothy T. Salazar. Fontaine Adonis Lee Salties. Chantal Marie Sanchez. Danielle Marie Sanchez. Dominic Antonio Sanchez. Jeffrey Miguel Sanchez. Jorge Emilio Sanchez Ortiz. Julianne Ashley Sanchez. Martina Carmen Sanchez. Merari Alejandra Sanchez. Alvaro Sanchez Gutierrez.
Elijah C. Schold. Renee E. Cedillo. Mariah Cerna. Emily Mary Silva. Willow Alexis Solis. Lauren Elizabeth Spenceley. Jesse Walker Stark. Amber Nicole Stiff. Miranda Dominique Strader. Allison Marie Tafoya. Socorro Kelly Tafoya. Megan A. Tapia. Dominic Tarango. Zachary S. Thacker. Tyler M. Thorpe. Adan M. Torres. Gabriel R. Torres. Mariah Gigi Torres. Jordan Keith Trujillo. Margaret Ann Tuttle. Robert A. Ulabari. Marissa L. Valdez. Daniel Valles. Brittany Danae Vasquez. Robert Valentin Velasquez. Christopher R. Vigil. Dominic Vigil. Lizbeth Villa. Lizeth Villa. Eric Scott Williams. Lucas James Wogenrich. Christopher E. T. Womble. Xavier Cruz Yanez. Michael C. Zamora. Gabriela Alejandra Zubia.
The Valley High School class of 2014 class officers are coming on stage to announce the movement of the tassels. Your officers are Parliamentarian Kaylee Maloney, Treasurer Alyssa Maestas, Secretary Julianne Sanchez, Vice President Emily Silva, and Valley's 2014 class president, Marissa Mora.
Valley's class of 2014 seniors, you may move your tassels.
Class of 2014, please stand. Congratulations, Valley High School class of 2014. Thank you all for attending our graduation ceremony. Please proceed to the graduate meet and greet area to congratulate your graduates. Good job, Valley Class of 2014.